Welcome to the Culture and Tradition World. First of all, let me introduce me and my groupmate. My name is Heng Hui En, and my groupmate, which is SHALINI RAVI, YUGANESWARI RAVI, HARITHERAN, SITI Nurizati, and also VINCELINA. As you are aware, we are going to discuss about culture and tradition in Malaysia. Now, let me introduce the meaning of culture and tradition. Culture is the arts that are transmitted from one generation to the next generation. Cultures can vary by cities, races, and also the nation. As a result, every culture has its own sets of morals, laws, and belief systems in addition to its own dress, language, religion, and artistic traditions. Language differences are important, but so are variations in knowledge, perception, belief, attitude, and behavior. The way the population live is referred to as their culture. Okay, turning our attention now to the tradition. Tradition is a held idea or practice that has been passed down through a group or a civilization and has its roots in the past. Common examples include greetings, holidays, and attire with social significance. Traditions can endure for a very long time and change with time. Traditions are often believed to have an ancient history. That's all for my part. I will pass to the next presenter. Thank you.
Hi guys, my name is HARITHERAN. Today I would like to present about what culture we have in Malaysia. Firstly, Malaysia is a multi-cultural society which include three main ethnic groups. They are Malay majority, after that following Chinese and Indians. Before going to our main topic, which are the culture we have in Malaysia, I think I have one common culture that includes three of these religions, which is called open house. Basically, all these religion members will celebrate this open house during their special occasion. For example, for Malay, Hari Raya, for Chinese New Year, and for Indians, Deepavali. What they do in this open house, basically they will prepare a feast and will invite their family, friends, even the other students. They will invite strangers also and enjoy their feast they're making in the home with the people they invited. Okay, guys, now we go to topic. First of all, I think I would like to present about the Malay culture. One of the Malay culture where they were following for years, which is puasa. Basically, puasa is a thing which is called fasting. It's a fasting. The reason they are fasting because every Islam members, they have got 5 pillars, which means 5 tasks they must do in their entire life. Puasa, I mean fasting, is the one of the fourth task. So they should apply in their life. How they will doing the fasting is during the Ramadan month. For this year, I just calculated. For this year is Wednesday, March 22 to Friday, April 21, 2023. Starting morning 6 o'clock a.m. until 7 p.m. they will fasting, which is no eat. This consider no eating also. But they will have no sexual desire or any other motive. No. Basically, just keep calm their body. Okay. Secondly, I would like to explain about Chinese culture. One of the Chinese culture, which is giving ang pao. Firstly, ang pao is a word from Hokkien. The original Chinese word is hong bao. The reason they giving ang pao is a token for good wishes in their special occasion. How they will give ang pao? Basically, they will put inside money in their red envelope. Basically, they are giving only in red envelope. Wishing luck. and give to the friends and families, even though they will give to some strangers also. They give this ampao on their special occasion like Chinese New Year, weddings, friends party, so on. Lastly, I would like to explain about Indian culture, which is Thaipusam. Okay. Basically, why this celebrating this Thaipusam is for oblation for God Murugan, one of the gods in Hindu religion, whom killed the evil person whose name Sura Purple. Okay, how they celebrate Thaipusam? They got many ways they celebrating, like carrying milk pot, piercing steel bar and iron hooks with wire, and shave their heads to show their gods they are obligated for them. When they will celebrate Thaipusam, usually all this year they followed by early years between January and February. Okay guys, until here my explanation, I will pass this to my friend so she can explain about more other topics. Thank you.
Alright, thank you for my previous presenter Hari. So hi everyone, my name is SITI Nurizati. So today I'm going to discuss with you guys regarding the topic of culture in our daily life. So how exactly should we apply culture in our daily life? Basically we have 6 ways to do so. For the first ways to apply culture in our daily life is through clothes. Clothes known as fashion as well. The global fashion industry right now is the creative epicenter of culture and creativity. How? Okay, fashion is based on creativity and represents different types of customs and traditions. It also emphasizes changing standards, artistic ideals, and current social norms. By clothes also, we could see the socialization in it. The element of traditional culture in clothes could be defined the culture that we have used in our daily life. The academic function through clothes also could be defined on how exactly we using clothes to apply our culture, which is by the cultural events such as fashion show and any type of events that should we wear our traditional clothes. The second ways to apply culture in our daily life is through food. Food has been viewed as our living condition by humans. The cultural background is not attached to the process of choosing, preparing, and consuming food. When we would like to eat our food in our daily life, as we could be seeing right now, a lot of traditional food has been consumed as our daily routine food, such as nasi lemak, roti canai, and a lot more. Other than that, in food, we have also the relationship between food and culture, that also known as gastronomic culture. Gastronomic culture is actually the set of rules and standards on how to consume and cook the food. So, as we know, traditional food have their own ways to serve, have their own ways to consume, and also their own ways to cook as well, to prepare before we consume the foods. Okay, as the next ways to apply culture in our daily life is through events. Okay, events known as a man of social and collective culture. We will be gathered in a group and develop an organizational culture, which is such as Hari Raya, Deepavali, Thaipusam, and Chinese New Year, and a lot more events that will be organized as a culture, and we will need to be together. So this is one of the ways how events could be applied in our daily life. For the next ways is through music. Okay, music and culture are incredibly linked. How we could say like that? Okay, music could be development of genres, lyrics, and dramas. We could be seeing a lot of music, a lot of songs, and a lot of dramas currently have been used a lot of music that could be seen the culture in it, our Malaysian culture in it. Other than that, through music, through culture, through our cultural music, we could improve our daily life as well. Whenever we feel stressed with our works, our assignments, and a lot more things that we'll be much stressed of, we will listen to music. As me myself, I will listen to music as well. Other than that, in culture, music is also the labor activity. How we could be said like that? Because there are also some artists, there are also some musicians, singers, songwriters that using music as the culture, has been using culture in music to apply in their daily life. The fifth ways in applying culture in our daily life is through knowledge. How? As we know, a lot of our culture could be seen as unwritten rules, meanings, values, and norms. we could be seeing the culture of Malaysian through our daily life. Okay, other than the historical event, during our elementary school, our secondary school, we have been learned a lot of historical events for our culture in Malaysia. So this is how knowledge that will be applied the culture in our daily life. The idea of abstract concepts as well, which is we would like to share the knowledge of our culture to foreigners. And the last ways to apply our culture in our daily life is through lifestyle. How? We could apply our culture in our we could apply culture in daily life through proper nutrition, sport, the absence of harmful factors and at work and home, prevention of diseases, cultural activity, and personality hygiene. Okay, so that's all for my topic today. So I'm going to pass to the next presenter. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is SHALINI. My metric number is JG/13028/22. As a presenter for today, I would like to thank everyone for giving me this opportunity to share my opinion about the effect of culture usage in overall society. Participating in culture can benefit individuals in many different ways, which some of the reasons are deeply personal. Culture is also means of experiencing personal and also differentiating people among the Malaysians, forging an individual identity and also enhancing or preserving a community sense of place. These benefits are intrinsic to culture. Firstly, improve learning and valuable skills for the future Malaysians. Participation in culture helps to develop thinking skills, build self-esteem. For example, students from low-income families who take part in art activities in the schools are 3 times more likely to get a degree than those who do not. Culture heritage broadens opportunity for education and lifelong learning, including a better understanding of the history to the students and also the people in Malaysia. Moreover, better health and well-being also can be an effect towards culture usage in overall society. Participation in culture contributes to healthy population in several ways, which are creativity and culture engagement have been shown to improve both our mental and physical health. Participation in arts can relieve isolation and promote identity formation and intercultural understanding among the Malaysian citizens today. Last but not least, vibrant communities also affects the culture. The benefit of the culture for individuals can spill over to society as a whole. Culture helps to build social capital, the glue that holds the communities together. By bringing the people together, culture activities such as festivals, fairs or classes create social solidarities among the people in Malaysia. Cultural engagement also plays and also picks a key role in a poverty reduction and also communities at risk strategies. Culturally rich districts also enhance competitiveness by attracting talent and businesses not only in Malaysia but all over the world. Usage of culture in daily life also include improved quality of life for local residents, a feeling of pride, identification with the past, and a sense of belonging to a wider community. Thank you for listening to my opinion.
Hello doctor, good morning. My name is VINCELINA HERALD and my metric number is JG/13067/2022 and our topic is culture and traditions. My point is the differentiate between people in Malaysia. First of all, dressing. The main communities of Malaysia are Malay, Chinese and Indians. Each of them has their own traditional attires. Normally, most of the Malaysians dress like Westerners. They will wear their traditional attires on a special occasions only, such as weddings, festivals and so on. All the multi-ethnic traditional clothes of Malaysia are multicolored, bespoke of their cultures and full of enthusiasm. Malays. Malays is the most largest ethnic group in Malaysia. For men, their attire is called as baju Melayu, which is a loose tunic paired with a trouser and a sarung, also known as samping. They also wear their traditional hat called songkok, along with the baju Melayu. The dress for women was known as kemban, which is included sarongs tied above the chest. The current traditional dress for women called as baju kurung, which comprise of a knee-length full-sleeve blouse along with a long skirt with scarf called as tudung. For Chinese, men's traditional attire is tangsut. Tangsut is a type of jacket that has a collar and a knot. It has been named after the Tang Empire because the empire is so powerful that the foreigners called Chinese people Tang people. Woman attire is called as cheongsam. It means long dress. Cheongsam, also called zipao, is a one piece of silk dress with a collar and a clasp at the waist, either in the center or on the side. Elder women will wear samfo, a type of ankle-length pant with a loose fitted top which clasps at the center. Another popular traditional outfit worn by Chinese women is hanfu, which is a combination of a loose blouse and a long skirt with a belt. Indians. Normally, Indians in Malaysia have stuck to their roots in terms of traditional dress. Men will wear kurta or dhoti or lungi kurta. Kurta is a typical knee-length shirt, and another version of kurta is sherwani, which is worn during festivals or weddings. Dhoti and lungi are baggy lowers. For women will wear sari along with blouse. The sari is a 6-yard piece of a cloth draped around the body in a way that it looks like a skirt with pleasant pleats. In the center and part of the same cloth covers one shoulder and hangs below till the knees. Some of them wear kurta or salwar also, which is a tunic worn with loose bottoms and long scarf called dupatta. Last but not least, dance and music. Joget is a traditional dance of Malaysia, interchangeably a type of music which is widely performed in cultural events and weddings. The beauty of the dance lies in the fact that the couples does not touch each other as they make a rhythmic hand and foot movements. Bharatanatyam is a major form of traditional classical dance that originated in Tamil Nadu. Bharatanatyam is well known of its grace, purity, tenderness, and sculptural poses. It is to be provided with 16 hospitalities which included dance and music. Bharatanatyam is the embodiment of the music in form of a visual, a ceremony, even an act of a devotion. The line dances, thunderous drums are an unmistakable sign of the Chinese Lunar New Year. They believe that the dance will bring prosperity and ward off bad luck. 2 to 3 dancers will wear one lion's costumes and move in synchronized, lively movements. The movement depends on the styles. That's all for my part, and I'm passing the next part to the student named YUGANESWARI. Thank you.
Hi,
I'm YUGANESWARI RAVI, my metric number JG/13075/22. I will be continuing with the conclusion. The conclusion, to summarize, multicultural society have proven to be a boon rather than a curse for the Malaysian economy. This very cultural concept has boosted everyone's confidence, capability, and growth levels as well as the Malaysian working class. It is largely due to the government's effort that Malaysians are able to easily adjust to other countries around the world and carve a lucrative career for themselves. There are some drawbacks, but these can be addressed by paying closer attention to the flaws and working on them. Teachers in schools can pay more attention to students and put more effort into building a positive relationship between students with cultural differences. The culture and the tradition is still practiced by all races in Malaysia should be valued and passed down because it is a unique tradition that is not found in other races. All aspects of Malaysian culture, including art, music, customs, beliefs, language, and so on, must be preserved for the next generation so that the next generation understand the culture practiced by their forefathers. As a result, the participation of all parties is required to ensure that all efforts are profitable and beneficial to all parties. For example, Malaysia has always been open to new cultures and practices. This is why this country is rapidly expanding and inviting companies and businesses to establish themselves on its soil. Thus, cultural diversity has helped the Malaysian nation experience growth and prosperity from its inception. That's all from us. Thank you for watching. Bye.